Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah, nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna grab a hold on you. California soul. California soul. The sun comes up every morning, and if you listen, oh, so carefully, the winds that ride on the high tide whistles a melody. So the people started to sing, and that's how the surf gave birth, I'm told, to California soul. California soul. When you hear the beat, you wanna pat your feet, and you got to move, 'cause it's really such a groove now. Puts a brand new kind of thinking in your mind, and you can't go wrong, 'cause you're grooving all day long. California soul.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, look, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these players have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Righty delivers. Taps softly to the right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we take... look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Manny Machado up to the plate. 2 outs. And Manny gets a piece. And Siggy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever.
Now, Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing to do with it. Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this.
Stay glued in the style, stay naked. Swing through your hood, Spider-Man, Initial D, Drift Japan, starving
The show. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base now. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Griffey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded to third, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the second now from Doc. And well. Go back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield.
And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And there's ball 4. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. 2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At the belt fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs. do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is filled up. Down the line. Griffey sizing this one up. And that's the third out. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. We go to the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. His fourth home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Introducing Phantom of the Dark through my heaven with invitation from Trenchant events and nation that show with flash finds, take your gun.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
The big killer diamond convention, Harlem Buck strut, reason world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house, a pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eye blue. I played it deep, what? Sensations.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Fulfilling pleasures in my castle. Substitutes when the is gone, the load don't stop. Give me chances, the season's I'll tell you.
A rook in the right, and that's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive, full side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Muncy around second, headed for third, headed for the plate. Hung up in a rundown now. Rapid throw, and it gets away. Now around second, going for third. Pulls into third safely, and a run comes in to score. In there safely. Henry Aaron digging in now. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumped in, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Here's Kike Hernandez. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Big knock center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ken Griffey Jr. And here it comes. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That's the inning. Back here in L.A. on to the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Azokar, the runner at second with one away. In the air, right field. Going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. Coming home. He scores, and it's a one-run game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Look out.
Machado able to spoil that pitch. 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Run, a hit to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Pitch is in there. 1 and 2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. In Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Digging in, Henry Aaron. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run. 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Luis Campusano. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's even up.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hernandez makes the grab. One down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. And another ball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The pitch. To first, might be two, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And ball evens the count. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. So to the bottom of the fourth, it's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want